Yeah, so we're seeing a worldwide COVID fascism forming before our eyes. And when I say this, I don't mean this in the sort of use of the word fascism as in I just don't like that. I mean it in the intrusive, totalitarian, managerial state that is run by what are going to become unaccountable elites that take control of every aspect of your lives. And it's not going to be in one country, it's going to be in all countries if the way the current trends are going is playing out. But the problem that we have is that if you're watching this on YouTube, we can't really talk about this on YouTube because YouTube has editorial policies, and these editorial policies prevent us from talking about certain aspects of vaccination. And the aspects of vaccination we'd want to talk about come directly from the Office of National Statistics in the United Kingdom and the Centre for Disease Control in the United States. We will just be quoting directly from their websites, and while YouTube guidelines say, well, no, if you say certain things in a certain way, you might be okay, personally, I feel like it's skirting a bit too close to the line, and an uncharitable moderator at YouTube might just give us a whack, and that means that we can't put anything up for a week. And so we're going to leave a link in the description and pinned in the comments to the full podcast that you can watch on lotuseats.com, because unfortunately, it's just not safe for us to upload this segment to youtube.com. And so moving on. Justin Trudeau.
If you enjoyed that segment from the podcast The Lotus Eaters, you can catch the full podcast at 1 p.m. every weekday UK time at lotuseaters.com. You can also sign up at lotuseaters.com to get access to all the premium content we have on the site.
Yeah, that's how we keep this whole operation running. And recently we've put up loads of great stuff, such as this interview with legendary comedian Steve Hughes, one of my personal favourite comedians, so it was a real honour to be able to meet him. But one thing that I didn't expect, that he would be such a deep thinker, and this podcast is genuinely like a meeting of minds in a way. He was right on my wavelength on a bunch of things and helped me actually connect a bunch of dots, but I'm not going to carry on and spoil it. We also, of course, have lots of interesting articles that have been written, such as this one by Josh about the dumbest country on earth. And for for silver tier subscribers, we also include a link, so it's we have an audio reading of it from a chap called Jonathan, who has a very smooth voice that you will enjoy. And this is great because often I don't have time to read all of the articles we put up, because we've put up a lot of regular content, and so this saves me the hassle of having to read it myself. So I really actually am very appreciative of this feature on a personal level. But we also do the Contemplations and Epochs, which are just interesting podcasts about interesting things. These are regular weekly podcasts. So this one is one of our writers, Josh, who's he's got a master's degree in psychology, talking about theories of intelligence and how they matter. And of course, we've got the Epochs, where myself and Bo, or in this case it was Josh and Bo, talking about the life of Sir Francis Drake. So that's 2 solid hours talking about England's most notorious adventurer. But we've also got lots and lots of other ones. This is number 21, so there's a good back catalogue there. And finally, we have our book clubs, and this is the part that I'm most proud of. Recently, we've done Shooting an Elephant by George Orwell, and
Reflections on a Ravaged Century by Robert Conquest.
Yeah, Robert Conquest is fantastic. Just if you want Western chauvinist historian, he's your man.
Anti-socialism.
Yes, in all forms, it's fantastic. And like I said, that's what keeps the podcast running. So if you want to become a member, thank you very much, and we think there's some great stuff you'll enjoy.